Hey Brickmaniacs, it's Lando here. Today I'm joined with Andreas.
Yes, hello.
Yes, thank you very much for joining us. We have a really interesting project here. Got some different special forces tied in with their respective ATVs. We have Russian, German, and French. And this is a bit of a collaborative project. It was kind of cool getting input from all different sources. Maybe let's just start with the start on this side and work our way across. So what are we looking at here?
Yeah, this is French Special Forces ATV. This is kind of an interesting design. It's a collaborative design, working with Alexander Still from Germany. We've been pulling references from a lot of places, but what I found the most was these French guys usually have their gun on the front. This would typically be a mini-me, but the closest brick arms is the saw. Works well, I think. I got the ammo box for that specific one, backpack, and this camo for this specific ATV was more like they put a bunch of leaves on it and a lot of foliage, so just getting that simulated printing there. It's nice, it's very simple, but it works well. The figure, gray.
I can jump in on that one. Yes, custom printed fast helmet in that gray color. We don't usually print the fast helmet in that color, so this is sort of a unique thing here. The rails and the rails are printed in that kind of lighter tan color, and then you have the patches on the side of the helmet as well. So that's one of my favorite parts. Is I just always love these fast helmets. They just turn out nice. Full 360 printing on this balaclava head with fast helmet harness here. Yeah, oh, it's a Shimog. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. It's been a while since I've seen these guys. So the Shimog there it's cool how, like I guess our attempt to blend the head along with the torso, it kind of drapes down there, and you can see that Shimog covering up there. I thought this was overall kind of a slick-looking loadout with this tan features along with this dark gray, sort of simple outfit in terms of like the trousers and jacket. And then it pops nicely with this dark tan as well. So we got the mags up front, you got a little bit of a push-to-talk system there, you got the radio in the back, all sorts of gear. Yeah. The patches on the arm, that pops nicely.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know if I mentioned, but all these are perfect calibers as well. So a lot of good stuff in here.
Absolutely. This kind of reminds me of like if you know, it's if you can get input from the fan community almost, and what sort of things would you guys all want in there? And there's lots of different requests. You know, sometimes working at Brickmania, we get, you know, we're in our own little, I guess, world here, that it's nice to get fresh input from outside designers like this. Yeah. So this is kind of an example of what we end up with.
Yeah, doing some European stuff. It's nice.
Yes.
And also the reason why this one hasn't been restocked and probably will not be restocked is because of the color of these like mud guards. They're dark green. You can find some here and there on Bricklink, but it's usually just like one here, one there. Yeah. For these guys, there were 100 of each, and so we just found one seller who had 300 of them, bought them all, and that's
got
how
lucky
that went
with that,
along. Yeah. So that's why the newer versions will not have a dark green, but these specific three are probably not coming back.
Right.
I doubt it.
That's right. German ATVs, so what differences are we seeing here?
For the German ATV, I can't, this was like specified by Alexander Still. He's a German designer. He had a lot of information on the KSK guy and on this specific vehicle. MG3, very similar, probably a repurposed MG42 that we just do some updated. When you put this box on it, it's a perfect MG3, perfect caliber in there. Yes. You got the specific MG3 ammo case. Yeah, same design for the most part. Yes. Gun in the back.
For the minifigure, I'm liking the newer camouflage design. Hopefully I'll get a chance to use this guy again here in the near future. Germany has just a very interesting history of camouflage, and this I think is kind of no exception here. Seeing it just evolve over the years. This would be one of their most latest, I think this is their latest camouflage design.
Yeah.
I am totally blanking on the actual name of it.
Oh, I cannot remember.
Okay, totally blanking, but it's awesome. It was one notable thing for this uniform that I see pop up on European stuff more often is there's some sort of like abrasion resistance panels on the knees and elbows. It almost reminds me of like paintballing gear. Are they like sliding around? Like, I don't know what's going on here. But there's some cool abrasion resistant panels. There's a bit of like a hexagon shimmery texture to it. It looked pretty sci-fi to me. So I thought that was a cool addition that I wanted to include on this minifigure. If I remember correctly, I also included some more old school like Flecktarn camo pouches that you still see older gear mixed in, and this is true with any country. You'll still see like previous generations of gear mixed in, and that Flecktarn is just very iconic, I think. Still a good camouflage pattern.
Yeah.
Plate carrier in that gray. I try to opt for contrasting colors. Sometimes you might see this guy completely decked out in the exact same camouflage pattern, but you'll also see it in more contrasting things like this gray here. So to me, this reads a bit more clear. It doesn't muddle all together, which is, I guess, the point of camouflage. It's supposed to all blend together, but this is just another take on that.
German flag.
German flag on the helmet, German flag on the arms.
Nose, German nose.
So this is controversial, right? Something like that. Minifigures generally don't have noses. It's like Lego will break that rule occasionally to. So I don't know. This is German Special Forces. I don't know what it is, but you will see them with their nose out of their balaclava.
All of the photos. Got a bunch of photos. All of them had their nose out. And Lego has done noses before.
Yeah.
But it's also could just be like you pull down his mask.
So maybe this is just the balaclava, and it's your mind is reading it as a nose, whatever. But is this for like increased airflow, or some efficiency thing? What's going on here? I don't know. I felt like it was important enough to the figure to risk the controversy for adding a nose. Yeah. So.
But all balaclavas for secret identities.
Yes, secret identities. Same thing. 360 balaclava, sunglasses. Yeah. Finally, we have the Russian ATV.
Russian ATV. So this ATV is actually in real life all green. Mm-hmm. So we did as much green printing as we could to this brown.
This the brick arms is really
the piece here. Oh yeah. The brick arms. It has like a very specific stand. So try to get that in there. Rotates. Very distinct light, headlight here. A lot of dark green. That's what we're really going for with this one. No camouflage. And there's the
minifigure?
Minifigure, Russian guy.
Yes, multicam, or like a locally produced variant of multicam, seems to be pretty popular with Russian special forces, which is just interesting seeing multicam pop up all over the world. Again, we opted for dark or light tan as a base, and normally we would go with dark tan. I think that reads a bit better for multicam. But if you're trying to recreate a more sun-faded look, as like special forces, who've been in the field for a while would tend to have, this would be a good example of that.
Yeah. Most of the reference photos were very light.
Yeah.
So
yep. So whether that's just because they've been out in the sun a lot, or it's just a different color, like printing, who knows? Maybe a bit of both.
Yeah.
And then the balaclava is one of my favorites with the bit of a camouflage. I don't know if that's like a hand done kind of thing, but you would see lots of interesting, just different balaclavas and configurations like that.
Yeah.
Fast helmet with really awesome. It's like I Heart AK.
Oh yeah.
In a Cyrillic. Just a cool little detail there. So.
Yeah. Is there a flag on the back, or
is there a flag? Yes, Russian flag on the back.
Yeah.
In that subdued colorway. And I think that does it for the figure. Did you have any other notes that you wanted to go over?
No, I think that's all.
Awesome. That was a cool collaborative project across several countries. It was really awesome to see this come together and produce 3 very similar yet very distinct kits. It's a very cool collection. Andreas, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. And with that, that's the episode. Thanks for watching.